Good morning, Stayton High School. This is Miss Brazelton. Behind the camera is Miss Para, and we are here today to talk to you all about your education plan and profile. For those of you that are returning to Stayton High School, you worked with this last year in your guide groups. For those of you that are new to Stayton High School, you should have a fresh, clean one in front of you. Your teacher just read to you a letter that is going out to parents that describes the 3 requirements for graduation in the state of Oregon. First of all, you have to have all of your credits completed. Secondly, you have to have met your essential skills in the areas of reading, writing, and math, which is done either through OAKS or the Smarter Balance test, or by work samples. And then this is the third part. This is part of your extended application. It all has to do with career-related and college-related learning. So, again, this document is your education plan and profile. You will use it to mark off things that you have accomplished that are required and to put evidence of all of those documents inside of it, so you'll use it as a folder to show at the end of your senior year that you have met all of the state requirements for the extended application. So the first thing that we want you to do, if you have not already done so, is to take a pencil. Please use a pencil when filling out this folder. Put your full name here. Please print so that it can be read. Your advisor is your guide group teacher, and then your graduation year. Please go ahead and fill that out. On this side tab, please turn the folder sideways and write your last name, comma, first name very legibly so that this sticks up outside of your guide group teacher's crate and is easily seen. So as it says here, this folder is your personal education plan and profile and will be used to document your progress toward graduation and beyond. Its purpose is, number 1, to help you understand and meet state and district graduation requirements, and 2, to serve as a roadmap for you as you set career goals and make plans for life after high school. This folder is a working portfolio that will be periodically updated and submitted as part of your extended application requirement for graduation. Please use a pencil to fill out the information on this folder. There's really nothing that you need to do in this second section except understand it. This second section gives all of the requirements that are necessary for a high school diploma in the state of Oregon. Over here we have your credit requirements that are required for a regular Stayton High School diploma. Down at the bottom section of the education plan and profile folder, you have a checklist. It's changed a little bit this year, but those of you that are returning really don't need to worry about any changes. So as you complete things in grades 9, 10, 11, and 12, you'll mark them off just by simply checking the boxes. If you open up the inside of your education plan and profile folder, you will see a page that is called Personal Goal Setting. This is something that we'll work on. Again, you'll have 12 guide group lessons throughout the school year. Each of them is guided by Miss Para and me and your guide group teacher, and so there's nothing that you need to fill out today until you're instructed to do so. As you get older, goals often change, so we ask that you update your goals each year. Again, you'll do each piece of this as you're instructed by your guide group teacher. On the right side of the inside of the education plan and profile folder, you have the academic coursework plan. Later on, you'll be taking your transcript, which is a document that shows all of the credits that you've earned in high school, and you'll be filling out the various parts of this plan. We feel it's really important for you to understand why you're taking the classes that you're taking, how they fit into state requirements, and how they help you work toward graduation. It's also important to know what needs to be made up in the event that you don't pass a class. At the bottom of this side of the education plan and portfolio folder, there is a section called Post-High School Planning. The whole top section of this really has to do with financial aid, colleges, and scholarships that you've applied to, and the bottom has to do with any employment research that you have done. Again, you'll be doing all of this later, and much of this section of the education plan and profile folder does not have to be filled out until late in your junior and in your senior year. On the back side, you have the Essential Skills Guide. Everybody knows that reading, writing, and math are areas that you have to pass in order to earn an Oregon State diploma. There are lots of ways of passing those. State testing is one of the most common ways. That's usually done by OAKS, which is no longer available, or the Smarter Balanced Assessment, which is the new form of OAKS. It can also be done, though, by a passing SAT score, and that's listed here for you, a PSAT score that is passing, that's listed here for you, an ACT score that is passing, or work samples that are done here at school. It's really important that you take those work samples seriously and do the best you can on them, because when they're bankable work samples, they can be used to meet these graduation requirements in reading, writing, and math. There can be other ways. Specifically in reading and math, there is a test called ACT Work Keys that can be given if a student is having a difficult time passing the typical OAKS or SBAC test, and could pass a test that is written slightly different. Down at the bottom of this essential skills page are other essential skills that the state requires that you have. These are less well known, but they are in the areas of listening and speaking, critical thinking, using technology, civic and community engagement, global literacy, personal management, and teamwork skills. Those are all skills that you will tend to get in your other classes, and we have taken a close look at what grade level there are classes that focus on these particular skills, and we have put those in the appropriate grade level on the front of this document. You'll learn more later about essential skills, as you will much of this that is part of your EPP in your guide group classes later on this year. So that is basically how your EPP works. Again, you will fill this out as you go and as you're instructed to do so by your guide group teacher. Please keep it neat and clean. Keep it in your guide group classroom. This is not something that you should take out of your guide group class so that there's no chance of it getting lost. And it is something that you'll keep for all 4 years of high school and then turn in as you graduate at the end of your senior year in May, so that we can check it off and make sure that you have met this particular graduation requirement. It's really important as you go through each of the lessons in your guide group that you stay up to date. Don't allow yourself to get behind. All of these items down on this checklist have to be completed and included in this portfolio in order to be given a high school diploma and to participate in graduation exercises. So don't wait till the last minute. Keep up with your guide group. It's not difficult, and it should help you understand what you want to do and who you want to be after high school. Thank you. Have a great day.